It's hard not to ascribe malice to it because to you and I, it is so clear. It is so clear.
Yeah.
And I think actually RFK Jr., it's clear to him too. Have you ever heard him talk about what he did in Samoa? Um,
Yes.
Children died
Yes.
because he went there and counseled their government to stop using the MMR vaccine. 88 kids died. And then they had to do a mass revaccination campaign. He just disappeared. No responsibility, no accountability. And now he's in charge of our health and human services, attempting to do the same thing. We are about to lose our measles elimination status as a
Yeah.
country.
That was the next thing on my list.
Yeah,
And um I mean, I just remember those outbreaks in like East Texas early this year. And
January. Yeah.
RFK Jr. was sending them truckloads of vitamin A.
Well, he was talking about, I don't know if he sent them truckloads maybe, but
Something like that.
he was definitely telling people, "Oh, vitamin A is a good idea." And I even had to combat a little misinformation from other researchers online who got up and said, "Oh yeah, vitamin A is fine." Hang on. Okay, let me make this abundantly clear. First of all, the only studies showing that vitamin A helped with the measles infection were done in countries where children were nutrient deficient. They were in starvation
Yeah.
conditions. That is the only time. All the studies with vitamin A in countries where children were infected with measles and were nutrient sufficient, they had a normal, healthy diet of any type. Vitamin A did nothing. And children are highly susceptible to vitamin A toxicity. They get plenty of vitamin A in their diet. You
Yeah.
don't need a lot. It is a fat soluble vitamin. Children started showing up after he said that in local hospitals in that Texas area with vitamin A toxicity and liver damage because of
That's
RFK Jr.
I I mean, if it was only the adults who were getting taken out by bad decisions, that would be one thing. But they have kids.
They have
You know,
kids.
and some of these lunatics believe in having as many kids as humanly possible. So it's like they have a dozen of them and they're not vaccinating them. And it's just, they're the ones that are going to pay the price for this bullshit.
I will.
And so, last question, how to phrase this. Are we going to see the consequences of the things that RFK Jr. is doing now at any point during the next 3 years? Or is it going to be 10 or 15 years from now?
Oh, we're
Or
we're
both?
we're gonna start seeing it right away. So, yes, we're gonna see it now. We're gonna see it next year. We're gonna see more 3 years from now. We're gonna see it 10, 15, 20, 50 years from now. It is going to all be a problem. We're going to start seeing immediate issues because anyone who's still blindly following the organizations under HHS, so FDA, CDC, NIH, there are still good people there. Don't get me wrong. There's still good people there working really hard to try to get good data out, but they are working in a compromised environment that does not have a basis in science anymore. We're not arguing data against data. We're arguing politics against data. And so what people are going to be fighting is, hey, if you look at CDC's COVID vaccine recommendations for pregnant and breastfeeding women right now, that page is
Yeah.
down as of today.
Yeah.
It's been down for months, and it says it's being updated. Meanwhile, as scientists, we know that COVID infection leads to preterm birth and a higher rate of neurological issues in children that are born with mothers who are COVID infected. And so, there's so many things that are impacting us right now already. We're going to start to see issues with PFAS chemicals. That was another thing that happened, right? So the forever chemicals, several of them just got approved to be used in our pesticides. That's going to increase rates of cancer. I am going to do a deep dive on this and post about it because I don't know if I ever
Yeah.
talk about this, but I have a minor degree in chemistry. I know these chemicals inside and out. I've worked with a lot of them. I'll probably get cancer anytime soon, but no, my but
Well,
I
it
know
sounds
that
like
you
we're all going to now.
yeah. So, I mean, I don't understand how the mothers of the Maha movement are still behind RFK Jr. when all these clean water, air, food acts are being rolled back and we're getting forever chemicals put in our food. Meanwhile, they think vaccines are the problem. Vaccines, you can see all the ingredients. None of them are cancer causing. None of them. And it is such a tiny amount of things like thimerosal, which was only in a tiny percentage of vaccines, and it was fully water soluble. Tuna has more mercury in it. Like, it's just like more bioavailable mercury that will stick in your system. So it's we're fighting we're fighting illogical acts with logic. And I don't know how we solve that.
I don't either, because that's widespread across many areas these days.